Okay, here we are. Here we are. Babe. Babe. Let me go ahead and start with our first track. Today we are reacting and acting and most of matter of fact, lacking consciousness. Welcome to the stream. Let's play. Come on. Come on. Okay, guys. Hey, video games, I hate music, so let's react to things. This is completely... Oh, I turned the wrong volume down. Turn the wrong volume down. Let's do that. I have a couple videos in line for today. Not too many, of course. Not too many. Mostly just want to do like a whole Kirby thing, but we're in the playlist now. Of course, we have all of these bullshit topics that don't really matter. I really want to do a react video on this one. It's kind of long, so we'll hold that for later. I really do want to see how the game's going, though. Kirbylicious, and all that good stuff. I feel like it'd be vital information to know that. Also, we dropped a short, so I guess I could show you guys that over here. I think I may have watched it today. I don't know. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, let's look up some Kirby. Let's see what we find. Because I'm worried, guys. I'm worried. I really like this. I really like this franchise. I really like this franchise for some reason. You know, I don't know. It looks good, but I'm a very skeptical person. We see RDC Live going crazy. The review from IG. You know, that was 2 days ago. Still a little bit too old for me. Alpharad 4-hour video on Kirby Air Riders Day 1. He's trying, you know what I'm saying? It's not slop content, but I don't want to skim through a 4-hour video. There are chapters, intro, and Kirby Air Riders, you know what I'm saying? It's good stuff, it's good stuff. Quality content there. Smash Bros. Pro tries Kirby Air Riders? Possibly. Could be a good one. Could be a good one. Nice small runtime. Kirby Air Riders has bosses? What is happening? What is happening to the franchise? I really don't know, man. I am very confused. Easiest way to unlock... Lots of good choices, lots of terrible choices. Vic Villain has got the customization. You know what? Yeah, let me look at that. Let me look at that. Let me look at this. Let me look at this.
Please enjoy.
All right. Beautiful. Apologies for anybody who doesn't like YouTube videos on 2x speed. I do. I do. I'm that person. What in the hell? Wait a second. Was that? Okay, so this is kind of crazy, but this is all like user-generated content, right? Insane. So I wonder like how deep the rabbit hole goes, because this is like a Smash Bros, basically a Smash Bros light game. The world is pretty crazy, man. The world is pretty crazy. Also, guys, like the videos that you watch. It helps other people see them, especially if it's a good one. Dislike button is pretty much useless because it does the same exact thing. That's why they changed it from the 5-star system. But anyways, yeah, it's just engagement. Pure engagement. So if you like the creator, drop one of these. You know, I'm viewing the content, right? So it doesn't really matter. Is that the UPS truck? So there's a training mode that you can just run around these things in. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of co-opted that there's just a bunch of custom Pokemans in there. I don't know. This is really crazy though. Like I'm seeing bosses, I'm seeing like all this bullshit. I'm like, I don't know, man. Is it really worth getting an entire Switch 2 for? I don't know. And that's the thing. I can't in good faith tell you to just, you know, not get the damn console when, you know, the shit looks. I'm gonna actually screenshot this. When the shit looks like this, I can't in good faith tell you that buying this is a bad purchase decision for you. For me, it might not be actually. But I'm a different kind of person. You know, I'm a different kind of individual, to say the least. I'm just pausing here for now, so we'll turn this back on. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, look at this, the whole, oh my god. And I don't know, man. I feel like maybe Nintendo fans are crazy, or it's all some sort of psyop, and you know, Nintendo really made all of these assets, and they're just, you know, outputting them as fans. I know a lot of artists who have actually, you know, not blown up that way, but you know, you create your own fan pages. You create your own, you know, fans for music. You just make a bunch of YouTube accounts and like the shit. You know, it's what I'm doing. But yeah, it's quite insane how the customization like popped. Like this is like what's. I mean, of course, it was released to Japan and streamers a little bit earlier, but this was released Thursday, and of course, this is like a 9 hours ago video, but yeah, the creatives don't sleep. They don't rest. Oh man. Like, like I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but the simple joys that I'm gonna get from just watching this game are more than enough, because I just don't like spending money, first of all. But Let's look up review. Let's look up review so we can get some opinions on this that hopefully aren't glazing it to hell and high water. Because this is what I was really pissed off about from Nintendo games like Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, especially Tears of the Kingdom. It's just people were like, just the glaze was overloaded. It was crazy, man. And then, you know, years later they were like, hey, maybe that game wasn't that good. To the point where, you know, I bought Breath of the Wild a little bit after the whole initial buzz, and I was like, this is not that peak. This is not that peak. I'm just dying all over. I might as well just play Dark Souls. But I don't know. People really do play it for different things, and I feel like it is the hype. It's the people. This is what's so annoying about life. Is that it's really not these games that we're excited about. It's the people around the games that are playing it while you're playing the games that you're excited about. And so I'm glad Nintendo added features like the dang. Okay, too good? Yeah, all right, Kyle. All right, Kyle. You're gonna piss me off with your ultra glaze, so this is gonna be funny to watch. This is gonna be really funny to watch. But that's the thing, guys. It's really not the actual games or the physical media around it. Usually, it's the people that surround it, and for me, it's not really people. It's dead content, aka dead music, that surrounds it. You know, this is basically still collabing. It's basically still connecting with who made this song? Chance the Rapper and what was that? SZA? It's just basically like me connecting with them on an intrinsic level, just the dead version of them that they put in this song. And you got to realize that it is that you are connecting with, not this actual. It's not actually too good. They added a lot of things that you can have fun with your friends with, and friends are great. Friends make things thousands of times better. So there's intro lessons, music to the ears. Oh god, the music is good. The music is very good. All remixes, of course. So if I delve to use any of the Kirby Air Ride music in this channel, it'll probably be the old versions. Just like Paper Mario, definitely using the old versions. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and play this. This is from Mr. Kuwakaigo. Let me zoom in on him. Zoom! Enhance! Look at that. That's cute. He's got a little Animal Crossing guy, fellow, possum. Oh, hold on. You guys can't see that. Animal Crossing possum, man, fellow. And we'll see if he deserves a sub. All right. All right. All right. All right. And that is not a hurt to this man's feelings or his emotions or his well-being or how good of a friend he is, okay? Subbing is a function. Subbing helps me see more of his videos. And maybe when I'm finished watching this, I don't want to hear more of your ass. Who knows, though? I'll keep an open mind.
This game is already so good. Kirby Air Ride is Sakurai's latest big project for the Nintendo Switch 2. And you can already tell based on his 2 Nintendo Directs how much tender love and care was put into this game. So much so that they have the global test ride available for the public to play at certain times. I just had to try this game out, so I started downloading at 2:22 a.m., extremely past my bedtime. I just needed to see if all the hype was worth it, and oh boy, this game is just so good. Just to go over my backstory, I've been primarily playing Smash games for my life, first as a competitor and now as a pro coach, and I basically didn't have much time to play anything else. Even Sakurai himself apologized for how many hours I invested in Smash. I have not touched Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube, so gameplay-wise, I had zero expectation. If anything, the only comparison I did have was Mario Kart. I love the Mario Kart series, ranging from Double Dash, the DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and now Mario Kart World.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. I muted because I was shaking my shake. Anyways, people have been saying this Mario Kart is crazy good. I am inclined to not believe you because I had fun with Mario Kart Wii, and then the experience never really got better. I'm gonna just say it like that. You know, I had fun with all the other ones, but the experience never really, you know, amped up from Wii. I'm gonna be real. You know, Wii was probably peak. You know, and then once we ended, you know, it was like, okay, you know, they're going places, but never really changed. But people have really been glazing this one for movement, gameplay, game feel, and I'm like, Nintendo has nailed game feel for years. It's not impressive.
Mario. Okay, enough backstory, let's talk about the game. I want to say the most important thing first because of the retention rate, but this game is very fast in every single aspect, and it does everything in its power to keep you engaged and stimulated. When you first hop in, you don't see the cube menu from the Direct, but rather a clean, simple menu with lessons, air ride, city trial, and paddock. And as someone that forgot everything Sakurai said at the Direct and super sleepy because it's 2:30 in the morning, I had to go to school first before playing. This is probably the most efficient tutorial I've ever experienced, where they essentially drill you on a fundamental, test to see if you can do it yourself, thrust you immediately into the next rail, and repeat until you clear all the basics. It's snappy, responsive, visuals are perfect for learning, and it's not too overwhelming. As a coach and educator, you can't throw the whole textbook at a student and expect them to digest all that information. This tutorial breaks it down in edible pieces and makes sure you're done with one dish before you go on to the next. It's kind of like an omakase where you let the chef select and serve you different meals, but in video game form. And the result is just a really smooth learning experience, so now I know how to play Kirby Air Riders. And it's such a massive improvement from the Smash How to Play tutorial because it instantly gives you all 3 learning styles.
It's only good if you can skip it.
Oh my god,
It's only good if you can skip it, and I think you can, but it's only good if you can skip it.
no song came off as bad or anything. Each song had its place and it's just great. What else can I say? The sound effects too are just awesome, which how each copy ability hits each other, the boost charging, the spinning, like just listen for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Music is amazing. I would put it in normal speed to listen to this, but it's we have things to do today, guys. Come on, man.
We had 3 courses: Flora Fields, Wasteful Waters, and Mount Amber Falls. This is where the real comparison starts with Mario Kart, and I believe it's important to note how attacking is in this game. For Mario Kart, various items can be used to hit opponents to slow them down, from shells, bombs, shocks, and that gosh dang boomerang. Getting hit means you'll get passed by a good chunk of drivers. In Kirby Air Riders, however, attacking others doesn't slow them down, it just speeds yourself up. And from a psychological standpoint, that's genius because you never feel like you're getting punished if you're getting hit. You only get positive reinforcement when you land a hit on someone else, which is perfect for Kirby's happy, fun vibe. You're never taking away from someone else's happiness for playing well, which I think is very important for this game. And you don't, like, let's say if you're playing with friends, you don't feel guilty for hitting them with whatever you have available to you in this game. Whereas in Mario Kart, if I throw a shell and I accidentally hit my friend, I would kind of laugh inside but feel kind of bad afterwards. But in this game, in Kirby Air Riders, if I was playing with a friend, and I just wail on them and nothing bad would happen. And as a little thing, my favorite
Okay.
smash and spam that thing and it just looks really funny. Another thing that I was worried about was the drifting situation. Taking clean lines in Mario Kart trucks has always been something that I found satisfying, but Kirby Air Riders drifting has much more oomph to it, like charging up a boost charge from a drift feels like I'm going light speed from the Star Wars movies. It's also different because I don't think you want to spam boost charges like snaking in Mario Kart, which gives boosting even more weight to it to make sure you're racing correctly. And after a little bit of practice, you get used to the drifting in this game if you play Mario Kart a lot. It's not too difficult, or it shouldn't be that difficult because
Mm-hmm.
at this point I'm already sold for the first race. Usually I find myself reading everything and making sure my stats and combinations have synergy, min-maxing and whatnot. But as I'm playing at 3 a.m. now, I'm seated and I'm genuinely enjoying this game without caring about the stats and stuff. And again, this is coming from a coach that spends a lot of time caring about stats and stuff. Like if I get a new item in a roguelike game, for example, I'm reading it, I'm searching it up, what it works well with, I'm going for strong builds. Here I'm picking Rick and riding a battle chariot. I didn't even care about the stats, I'm just having fun.
Oh my goodness, this is a gigantic game feel sandwich. Okay, so we get it. Nintendo knows how to make game feel good. To me, even in this screenshot, it does also look good. And old Kirby Air Ride had a lot of content. The problem with old Kirby Air Ride content is that you couldn't really like. I feel like a lot of people on the old Kirby Air Ride just played it by themselves, and that's really not how it's meant to be played. With the generated content, just like Smash Bros, like Kirby Air Ride was Smash Bros, but with racing. You know, it had a lot of stuff to do with other people, so that's usually how I played it, and I think that's usually how, or that's also how they're intending to capitalize on this remake. And so how is the online? That is all I need. That is like literally all I need to know. We know there's huge customization options, but yeah, like we saw this literally a month ago. Nintendo always fucks up the online by either not giving us enough options, or it's super laggy, or you know, later on they're like, here's an update that makes the online super not fun. Whatever it is, they're always gonna fuck it up. They're always gonna fuck it up. And we have to do stupid online now because nobody wants to talk to each other or be in the same room. Except for on streaming, because we're definitely in the same room now, Mr. Cheddar. We're having so much fun. We're having so much fun. Where's the fucking online section? Where's the fucking online section? Also, I want to see what the single player is. You know, like I need the content because I know the game's gonna feel good. I need to know what the content is. I might go over and look at that boss video. I know people hate spoilers. I don't know, man. I'm more about experiences nowadays, and awareness has fucked me in my mind. Awareness has fucked me in my mind, so I really don't care about learning more information. I already know far too much. So we'll say it like that. I'm not gonna go into it, but I'm not really worried about learning more information. I'm more about the experience, and also, I don't have a Switch 2. I don't plan on getting a Switch 2. You know, Christmas is coming up. I hope people don't, you know, I'm over here scratching my neck like, I don't need it, man. I don't need it. But, you know, seriously, I have no plans to buy the Switch 2 because I'm fine with my Switch 1 until my Switch 1 breaks, which is slowly happening. And I was probably just gonna get another Switch 1 because the game card situation really grinds my gears. Okay, I mean, and this is coming from someone who's bought digital games like exclusively for the past maybe year or two, but it's like I want the option, you know, like why would I even? I'm just gonna buy the digital game, you know, like what is this stupid plastic box supposed to do for me? Like is it a fucking frisbee? No. I want it to actually do things. And so, if I get a Switch 2, I'm probably never buying a game from there. I'm just downloading it all because, you know, Nintendo owns the fucking thing anyways. So, you know, yeah, brick my shit and take all my games because you have them. They're yours. I'm just renting it. I'm just renting it.
And let me remind you, this game is a demo. It's a sample. This isn't even the full game, and I'm having such a good time already.
All right.
Let's talk about the big one, City Trial.
Big one. Here we go. City Trial.
Like the main event of the game, not really the races.
Indeed, it is.
Character, run around a huge island.
Anybody who played back in the GameCube knows you don't play anything but this.
Takes all context. And the game itself recommends events based on what stats you get, which is awesome because I have no clue what any of this means because I'm too busy having the time of my life. Skya, the name of the island, is extremely stimulating, and there's so many different places you could go to, which changes scenery so quickly. And as I drive around picking up candy, throwing huge orders at the world, and just taking it all in, I'm just fully immersed like I'm driving this little star as a little dude. And it's not a chore to play this game. Mario Kart is awesome and fun, but getting Mario Kart by getting hit by everything is a chore to deal with. I already do so many chores at home because I think being clean is a bare minimum, and I have a cat to take care of and all that. So why would I want to do more chores?
I mean, like, I never really looked at it that way. That's definitely a perspective to have. Getting hit by things in Mario Kart is a chore. I'm the weirdo. I'm the weird. I was hanging out in a stream. I think it was like a working stream, like a Fuome stream, and they were like, "Oh yeah, dishes. Dishes are horrible. Anybody who likes doing dishes, they have no self-respect. It's fucking awful shit. Horrible task. I like doing dishes. I like doing laundry. I was doing all that shit. And if you saw the way I did laundry or did dishes, you'd be like, this guy's a fucking goofer. This guy's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you saw the way I cooked, and, you know, all the pots I drop and all the pans I throw everywhere and, you know, how fast and crazy I'm moving, you'd be like, oh, okay, I understand why he likes to do this. But hey, man, I have fun at work every day, no matter what. It's actually my objective. You know what I'm saying? I don't actually go there to do work when I know how to do it. You know, of course, I like learning. So when I'm firstly on the job, on the task, on the whatever, I learn how to do it. And then when I know how to do it, we add the sauce. We add what is already in us. You know what I'm saying? So I like doing dishes, personally. I like doing laundry. I like doing anything that I can lock in on and see progress in. Chores are very fun to me. So, like I said, it's a different way to look at it. So, and also, I don't hate getting hit by things in Mario Kart. I'm also very good at Mario Kart. So, getting hit by things is like, oh yes, hurt me. Hurt me. Try to take first away. You can't do it. Anyways.
Towards when I want to play a game. By the way, I got second place as Bandana D doing this like skydiving event, which was really fun, but I whiffed the last like target, and I'm pretty sure we got first.
Yeah, this is a new one. This is a new one. That's very cool.
And we got this rail panic mini game, which is basically like a kind of like Subway Surfers, but it's like turned up to 11, which is awesome.
That's also a new one.
Smoked out a guy and I got first place. So we take
Very cool.
But if I remember correctly, I think Nidor is like a manipulative guy, like an evil villain character. So I don't know what that says about me, but I might be maining this guy. Every character has their own like special or.
It's okay. Let the hate consume you.
When they go super fast on the track.
It's okay. We understand.
Super bright beam that just bursts you forward, and I'm assuming it hits people behind you, so you go even faster if you hit them, which I think is really funny. But again, this is just a demo, so and I still want to try everyone else first. I didn't have time to try everybody else. I also didn't get to see it, unfortunately, because I was falling asleep during this recording. But what do I think about this game? I'm for sure gonna play more of the demo and buy this game when it comes out November 20th. It truly does feel like if Smash was a racing game, it would be Kirby Air Riders. But I must clarify, this is a beautifully executed video game with stunning graphics, fast-paced action, and an invitation to a whimsical world that I'm excited to explore more of in the future.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's not Smash.
So I need to watch something that was released like after the game came out because nobody's talking about content in this one. Of course, it's gonna be a little hard. Also, let me charge my phone. I'm not my phone. My phone is charging. I charge my laptop here. Running a little low. Player's Essence. Ah, I used to love watching Player's Essence news morning. Let's see what this was 2 days ago. What's up, OJ? That's when you say things like this, I imagine that he's kind of suggesting that the not only the graphic style but also the simplicity of the content is probably gonna piss some people off. Okay, and that's what's probably gonna piss me off mostly. Is I think this game's gonna be lacking, and I think he's gonna get into that. Hopefully he gets into that. Maybe some of the reviews are saying it. Maybe some of the reviews are saying it, but I'm saying, man, this game will live and die by its online mode and by, you know, its single player accessibility as far as, you know, not helping people, but training people on what they need for the online content. And I'd say Kirby Air Ride, you know, on the GameCube, it did that well, but it was a GameCube game. You realize this is like fucking over 10 years ago, guys. Over a decade ago. So we expect a little more. Is that weird? Is that weird to expect a little more? I don't think that's weird. I don't think that's weird. I need to get this shit out of my face. There we go. Of course, I dismissed the ad and it has to like load the whole video. Okay. There you go. Okay. So obviously there's got to be a lot of initial Kirby glaze because Kirby's a very popular video game character. I don't know why people really discount the fact that I don't know, Kirby just really takes the cake on a lot of people's not only character design complacencies, but you know, it's just very simple games to play. You know, this is not Dark Souls. You can treat it like Dark Souls, which is crazy that every game allows you to do that, right? There's always like a crazy mode. But Kirby in general is this very easy concept to grasp for people. So like I said, a very good beginner game. I do like the fact that there is a tutorial for things like this. But like I said, man, let me skip that shit. Let me skip that shit. I'm sorry, people gotta stop glazing Mario Kart World. People gotta stop glazing Mario Kart World. Bro, open world shit, you can't just make it open world and have it be the best ever. And also, they did the laziest open world I've ever seen in my life. Like, they're trying so hard to milk it because they're like, guys, we worked so hard on this. We really did do shit to it. We gotta milk, you have to play the roles to get to the next one. Please, please, stop just playing the tracks. We have to use the world, we worked so hard. Trash. Absolute trash. Experimental, yep. Okay. So they still are doing, wait a minute, so did they add more mechanics or not? It's still got a one button control scheme? Am I crazy, or did they really not add more things to it? Maybe they added more options for you to do, and you still can just play it with one button in one hand. I don't know. I got to do more research. I felt like I was watching Vinny's stream, right, and he was doing some new move or thing that I saw in the thing. I don't know what it was personally. And of course, I don't have the damn game. I don't even have Mario Kart. Okay, so ignore all my Mario Kart glaze. Make your own opinions. I am just not a fan of people glazing a stupid game that is basically the same with better game feel. You know, like, guys, have you played Mario Kart Wii in a long time? No? Okay. Interesting. But the thing is, I just research, I just have opinions, you know, and you should endeavor to have your own, just like me, and figure out what the fuck is going on with this industry. Because honestly, that's the entire thing that's been happening since Gamergate. It's been the bullshit, you know, just like Leaflet's grandma said, you know, you're gonna believe what I tell you, you're gonna believe what you see, what you feel, okay? And a lot of times, what they tell us is far from the truth. Far from the truth. I'm never gonna tell you I have the truth, I'm gonna tell you I have my fucking opinion, okay? And oftentimes it's really retarded, so don't listen to me. 9 out of 10. Plethora of content. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. Can we not say that that's sad? The best Nintendo Switch game on the 2 is a racing game? We used to joke about this shit. We used to say racing games are where franchises go to die. We used to joke about this shit. And this console has almost been out for a year. Half a year. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like, this is so cap. It's like the whole like anime is great now trend or whatever the fuck is happening. Like what are you talking about? Beloved racing game? Who the fuck has ever talked about Kirby Air Riders or Kirby Air Ride at all as beloved? Can we go back to the Kirby Air Ride original reviews that got like fucking 100 views or whatever? That's not a popular game. It's not even like an Earthbound type deal, you know? It's not like, oh yeah, and then afterwards everybody went back and then it got a huge cult, and then there was an online mod made, and then no, don't co-opt my childhood, okay? What are you talking about here? Okay, my culture is not your costume. What is going on here? Nobody's been talking about Kirby Air Ride for the past whatever since the Nintendo Direct talk. Nobody was like, oh man, I wish there was another Kirby Air Ride, except for literally the people in my family, you know, because we played this shit back in the day. We were literally back in the rugs, you know. This is one of the first games I 100%ed, and then, you know, my GameCube. Memory card died. And then we just did the whole thing again. And we did Smash Bros. Again. You know, it was great. It was great. But it's weird. It's super weird. I'm not saying it was a bad game. I'm not saying, it doesn't deserve the love that it is now getting. I'm just saying, don't act like this is some huge, amazing. I mean, I think it even got good reviews back in the day. I don't think it sold well though. If it sold well, wouldn't it take it this long to get a remake? We're just in remake territory now. You see what they're doing with the Tale series, man? These shits are so easy to shit out. And Sakurai's like, okay, they're easy to shit out, but I still have passion somewhere in this body. So I know how to make a good game. If the only thing you're funding is remakes, Nintendo, I'm still gonna make a good remake. Okay, but I am motherfucking Sakurai. I know how to make a good game. So I know it's a good game. I know I have no doubt it's a good game. I just need to know that there's more content. I just need to know that it's worth $60 plus $8 million for a Switch 2. And the ability to not earn it ever. I just need to know that. I just need to know that's real. Ugh. What is this cutscene? Is this in the game? So it's not even like I avoided the Nintendo Direct for spoilers, but I'm so just uninterested and so deep in this, balls deep in this damn channel, that I didn't really catch it. Like I offhand caught it on random streams, but I really don't know fully what is in this game. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. 100% real with you. It's why we're here in the first place. I just wanted it to be good. And this is how much I had to detach from it. Guys, you don't understand how much I love this freaking franchise, okay? And so, because I love it so much, I had to detach from it. I'm working on something else. I have a child now, okay? We have a Koopa child, which is this channel, which is dead, but it's whatever. It's whatever, man. The thing is, I needed to focus. I needed to put my energy elsewhere, where it actually mattered, at least to me. And so I didn't really look up a lot, but now that it's out and there's this weird glaze aura around it, but it feels like artificial glaze, in my opinion. And it's not the people's fault. Guys, like I said, the game feels good, Like I can't deny that it feels good. But Nintendo, like they usually do, and especially how their track record has been usually, they usually wait a little bit to fuck you over with the things that matter. Which is the longevity, which is the content, which is the stability of it, the stability of it all. And that's what I hate Square for. Every time I get really deep into a nice little online Dragon Quest game made for us Westites, us West individuals, it gets shut down. And it's like I was just getting started, baby. I was just getting started, baby. But we'll see. We'll see. It's been 2 days. So, I don't know where your speed is at, but it's been 2 days. Oh, the customization. Ooh. I can't believe so the customization really makes me feel like this is an MMO. Like does anybody else feel that from this? Like it's trading at a bazaar with like a different currency too. You know what I'm saying? Like does anybody else feel that? Like that little vibe of MMO-ish. That's kind of crazy to me. Oh my god. And I don't know why it really hasn't been done. I suppose they're like combining the elements of Mario Kart World with Kirby in this sense. But I really feel like it needs you need like a racing MMO with like Dragon Quest type graphics, Because I think there has been a racing MMO. It just had realistic cars and nobody cared because, well, I can just go fucking buy a car. Like what are we talking about here? Why am I gonna grind for 5 years to? But whatever. People do play GTA 5 online, so I get it on a certain level. But if the graphics in Dragon Quest looked a little different, a little bit more realistic, I definitely would not be as deep or as captured as I am. 110%. Let's just completely state that right there. Jeez, I'd say yeah. This is maybe a direction that Nintendo's going. I wouldn't mind it if you can combine the free world open roamness of Mario Kart with Kirby and didn't have City Trial just to be like a mini game, but you had like a city world, a city hub, if you will, and you could just get off your carts and chill and do whatever. I don't know, man. Maybe it just become Roblox, but they could do it. They could do it right. They could do it good. I think. Hopefully. I feel like that is why people really stay away from giving too much to these games that look like this because people are fucking crazy. especially in America. It's not that we're crazy, it's just that we have too much freedom. You know, too much freedom and not enough purity, you know? Because of all the freedom, all the pure motherfuckers are gone. We have evaporated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying we like I'm pure. I am so not pure. But you know, they have evaporated. So it is a disgusting way that people exploit, you know, those who aren't pure because you know that's who we're looking for. Those who are pure, because you know yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird life, but I think there's a market for that, especially with this customization and how fast it popped off. There's a huge market for that, and people are being careful around it. You know, you have to look at the community that you're serving before you make the content. You know, you're really crazy thing, really crazy thing out here in the West. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Smash Bros. The Smash Bros. DNA is there. Okay, I think I will skip all the 8s out of 10s. We'll go over here. Okay, before we get into the worst scores, I'm gonna give a little basis on my take on review scores. Review scores are kind of ass, but I do like the fact that they cue you into the quality of reviewer, okay? So basically, there are tiers for review scores. In reviews, you always want to look at the 9s. You always want to look at the 9s and the 10s, because the 9s and the 10s are the people who have a lot to say about it that give it credibility. And the reason why I just skip 8s, and the reason why you should probably always skip 8s, is because those are the middle of the road dick riders. They're gonna have a lot of complaints, but they don't cash in on their complaints. Basically, they say that all the good stuff, you know, overshadows the bad, and the 8ness, in my opinion, is like, you know, like you always hear about the grifters, fence sitters, all that bullshit. That's like a personification of everybody who gives a motherfucking 8 review score, okay? Because that's like you want the game to still get a 9, so you're over here with all of your faults, and a lot of times these motherfuckers who do 8s really have a lot of flaws in the game, or they say a lot of bad things about the game. So you really want to go over to the 7s or 6s, where people who actually think the game is bad, and a 7 looks worse, a 7 looks bad, you know, a 6 looks worse, a 6 looks bad. So these guys are actively, you know, being a little bit more truthful about the badness of a game. Now, if you want to be ideologically captured and get good vibes from the game review, then of course, look at the 9s, look at the 10s. Don't look at the 8s. Don't look at the 8s. They're not telling the truth, okay? That's all I'm saying about that. That is also my opinion. Also, don't really go for, you know, looking for reviews. You'd probably just find creators that you trust the opinions of, or at least understand the biases of, you know, whether that be any kind of reviewer, and then don't care about their score, or compare what they liked to what you like. It's essentially how you browse for video games and for music in general, to know what to listen to, what to interact with. You gotta understand your creators and build a sort of parasocial friendship, you know, just understanding their opinions and how they think, because it obviously relates to how you think because you found them in the first place. Indeed. Let's see what these horrible scores are. Let's see how bad the game is. Dragon Drive? Okay. True. And I did immediately realize that playing the old game. A lot of people picked up Kirby Air Ride back in the day and immediately put it down because they didn't have friends. And I completely understand that, okay? The Kirby Air Ride in itself did not stand on its own. It even had 3 games and it did not stand on its own. Not even on any sense of the word, okay? And that's the original game. So this game, it just needs more. And I feel like, I don't know what you guys are running off of. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what the fuck you YouTubers are running off of. Whether it be nostalgia or Nintendo glaze or just fucking goon and cum energy. I don't know what it is. Okay, but whatever is making you glaze it so much, not everybody has. Okay, not everybody has that nostalgia. Not everybody has that essence. So it needs more to stand on its feet. It needs more content. It needs a good online. It needs a good community. And of course, community's popping off with these custom carts or whatever. But I imagine Nintendo, you know, as soon as it gets good over here in America, we get too much freedom and then we do something crazy and then Nintendo's like, let me reel you back, buddy. Japan's like, hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. You can't be doing all this crazy shit. Because that's just how we are. We like doing crazy shit. You know, we are the free America country, you know? So we'll see if it gets fucked up. We'll see. You know, Americans always find some crazy way to play the game that apparently is not the way that the Japanese want you to play it. So if something happens, something will happen. But I just can't trust it because, like I said, this game cannot. It's just racing, and also it's super random. And you saw how people reacted to Mario Kart. Like, it's just a huge drop off. You saw how people reacted to Pokemon. It's just a huge drop off. Like, I don't know if it'll last, and I'm just worried. Like, come on. Like, come on! Maybe. Where? Where? Where is the niche? Where is the community? And I'm just so scared of that, man, because like literally, if you don't have a good group of friends, like what are you gonna do with this game? And how many people have that? How many people really have that? Like the whole reason why the online shit popped up. Like after COVID, we don't go anywhere, and I just don't think it's gonna have a good like what friend system do they even have on the Switch? I guess they have the weird the 240p voice chat box. Oh my, oh my. Oh my. 4 out of 10? Ah! True. Mhm. Mhm. That's look! This is what I'm saying. What are you going on about with these reviews, guys? Like, oh yeah, Kirby Air Ride had such a cult following back in the day, and it was who? And that's what I'm hearing from a lot of streamers. Like streamers are being like, yeah, I mean, I never played this game back in the day, but I want to play it now because it seems so cool and blah blah blah. Yeah, that's what I hear a lot of. You know, I do not hear a lot of, oh yeah, this was the shit. This was the best. You know, you didn't see people playing this on Twitch all the time. There was no Kirby Air Ride popped off channel category on Twitch. Okay, but that's enough of my rant on that. Let me see if Player's Essence has made another video on this. Nintendo Land. I watched. I think I watched one of his preview Kirby Air Ride videos, and he was like, glazing it at first, and then no, he wasn't glazing it at first, and then his audience kind of captured him because Nintendo fans are crazy, and then they made him glaze it, quote unquote. But he said, you know, I figured it out. Now I like the game. Whatever. Interesting. Buyer's remorse. I don't think this is about Kirby, right? I don't know. I'll watch that later. Let's see here. What's the IGN review? You guys want to get pissed off at IGN? I always like getting pissed off at IGN. So this was right when the game came out. Let's see what's going on here.
Kirby Air Riders is totally bizarre, and I love it for that. This unexpected sequel to a niche single-button GameCube racer makes a significant jump forward. It has an enormous amount of varied content, meaningful unlockables, in-depth customization, and an unrivaled attention to detail. But there's only so far you can push a control scheme that's sometimes too simplistic for its own good. And Airriders occasionally crashes into roadblocks caused by its own self-imposed limitations as a result. But if you meet the surprise revival on its own terms, you'll find a fun, frantic action game with an almost unreal amount of stuff to do.
Almost unreal amount of stuff to do, huh? Wait a month. Wait a month. Wait a month. I really hope they don't make this shit like Roblox and have you guys make your own games in it. It's not the way to go. I mean, the customization is already but if they start letting you make your own courses, did they already do that? They don't already do that, right? There's no like course creator. I don't know. I don't have the fucking game. I didn't watch the direct. He said an unreal amount of content. I don't know. But if that's in the game, it's a scary world. It's a scary world, and it's gonna get scarier. That's all I gotta say. It's a crazy thing that they even added the card customization, because you know. You know.
My main is the hilarious Chef Kawasaki, who serves spicy curry that damages rivals. At first, there are only a few riders and machines available, but you'll instantly start unlocking more by playing any mode you like. Machines accelerate automatically, creating a constant feeling of on-rails forward momentum. It's your job to steer, glide off ramps, or fly in the air, drift boost around sharp turns, and attack enemies and fellow riders. You do all this with a left stick and just one button that hits the brakes while charging your boost. Airriders did add a second button compared to the original, but its main use is launching your special attack. This takes a lot of getting used to. Skidding around corners on a floating machine doesn't feel natural at first, and the unique quirks of mini vehicles ask even more of you, like the Swerve Star's limitation of only being able to turn while braking. But I love how strikingly original these mechanics and minimalist controls are, as there's really nothing else like the two Airride games, and mastering each machine's intricacies is genuinely a ton of fun. The Jet Star, for instance, is slow on the ground, but gets huge bursts of speed whenever it lifts off, causing you to make mental bookmarks of the best spots to catch some air. This really feels nothing like Mario Kart, but in that same vein, Mario Kart is far easier for new folks to pick up and play. Airriders includes in-depth lessons that explain everything in great detail, but if you're inviting friends over to try it out for the first time, expect a similar amount of onboarding as teaching someone a new board game. I got used to the controls very quickly, thanks to a surprising amount of legacy skill from playing lots of the first one when I was a kid, and really fell in love with how the sequel has totally fleshed out the promise of the original. This improvement is specifically noticeable in Airride, the traditional racing mode that features 10 6-player races on a fantastic lineup of 18 courses, 9 new and 9 returning. A common complaint of the first game, which I share, is that the racing often felt like it was playing itself without much input. While it's still true that your machine can stumble to the end without you doing much of anything, there are a lot more things to consider in Airriders that raise its skill ceiling to a satisfactory level. Opponents in front of you leave behind a trail of stars, and you want to stick to their racing line as closely as possible to increase your top speed. It's very important to defeat because every kill grants
Slipstream.
You want to keep the little things in mind too, like landing perfectly parallel to the ground to gain a speed boost on each jump. Some of these mechanics were in first Airride, but they've been buffed here, and with an increased speed overall, I really felt locked in while keeping track of the fast-paced action and rhythmically hitting A at the right moments. This is all made even better by some incredible track design. Each new course feels like a roller coaster ride with awesome visual effects, high energy music, and tons of branching paths that play into different machine strengths. My favorite is Mount Amber Falls, a downhill sprint filled with switchback turns through a gorgeous forest bright with fall colors. But there's really not a weak entry in the lineup. Elsewhere, Top Ride takes the action to a bird's eye view with top-down, bite-sized races on miniature courses inspired by the main tracks.
This is my favorite mode back in the old game. My favorite mode. I mean, of course, to play by myself, because I usually like playing by myself. But when we played with friends, it was always City Trial. Like, come on, man. It was always at least one game of City Trial, right? Like, even if we're like, yeah, let's play Kirby Air Ride to play Top Ride, we were playing some City Trial in between there. Because, like, Top Ride, it was just fun for me, basically. Like, I just personally liked it. But City Trial was where you have fun with your friends at. I don't know, and it's so funny because he's literally playing with CPUs, literally like I was doing here. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know if there's really this exorbitant amount of content that's gonna be available. You know, especially with stuff like this. I feel like this is probably what you need to lock down on online the hardest, because I feel like this strangely enough, you know, guys, crazily enough how the internet works, this may be the hardest mode to lock down and to actually have good online, and I'm not even joking. That is not a LARP. That is not a cap. And if the hit detection is weird, if the players are lagging out and they're not in the places they're supposed to be, I'm just honestly, I'm gonna clock out and I'm never gonna fucking play this shit online. Like, this is just what it is. You know, I can deal with that in Air Ride mode. I can deal with that in City Trial mode. I cannot deal with that when I can see the entire screen. I'm gonna crash out. I am going to crash out, and I'm not gonna feel good about my win or loss. So, I don't know. This is definitely my favorite mode, though. Definitely, like, if I was gonna grind in Kirby Air Ride, I would start here. 100%. 100%. Of course! Because you're supposed to play with friends. That is a single player mode, 110%, man. 110%. That mode is meant to be played in a room by yourself, just fucking. And most people like friends, but I don't. Oh, that looks fun. Oh, that looks fun. Oh, I have a laser boner. What can I say? I have a laser boner.
Each run with dozens of potential field events. From surprise boss encounters to energy tanks running full blast for a limited time to a UFO covered with items flying in. There are slight variations to Skyre's geography too. Sometimes it's autumn in this forest. Warp gates appear at different spots, and if you're lucky, these far-off islands littered with power-ups will appear, giving you a huge advantage if you can build a glider good enough to reach them. Just like the courses, intimately learning every corner of the city is rewarding, and you'll start to figure out your favorite things to do, like diving into the volcano to collect all the goodies that have spawned there, or work on assembling a legendary machine, which happens so rarely that it feels special every time. Sometimes city trial gets too hectic though, to the point where it borders on overwhelming. It's not uncommon to feel like you're completely out of control if you gather too many power-ups. You might think that means you should be careful to not pick up everything in sight, but given the slippery turning and constant acceleration, it's not really realistic to pick and choose what you pick up and what you don't beyond a certain extent. Because of that, the machine you assemble often ends up being more about what happened to you rather than what you chose to build. That's still entertaining, but don't expect city trial to be some highly competitive skill-based mode. It's a frantic fun party mode first and foremost. This ideology extends to the stadiums that wrap up each city trial, as the way the final challenge is selected is very strange. When playing online with 16 riders, everyone is given 4 choices for which minigame event to compete in based on the strengths and weaknesses of their personal machines. Do you have a really high top speed? You'll want to pick drag race.
Yeah, I think this is really gonna build the craving, the urge for people to play like GTA Online, essentially. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to craft and have that MMO experience of building around a city, but not in the arcade style. Because I think that's what people's biggest complaint about this is going to be. It's like, why isn't City Trial longer? That's what we were kind of mad about. The default time for City Trial back in the day, I believe, was like 2 minutes. It wasn't long. But we always bump that shit up to like 5 because like you just want to spend more time in there. Honestly, if City Trial was just like the trial mode and there was no mini game at the end, and matter of fact, you could do that. But if it was like designed to be like that, and you know, you eventually grew to be more things, and there were more events, and they even have bosses in this game, so they could just have like, I don't know, an endless city trial or something. Maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't played the game. But yeah, at least for me, at least for us playing, the whole fun of City Trial was not like, you know, growing your character or build. It was literally just running around in the city. You know, it was more like building up to win the minigame at the end. The minigame at the end was like a little treat or whatever. But it was running around the city, seeing what you're gonna find and messing with people. And sometimes you chill up at the top and just watch people do stupid shit. You know, like there would be times where I would go inside the volcano and I would just sit there and I would just be screen watching and be like, oh, this is some funny shit, because I already have a built character, I already have the best ride. I'm like, yeah, we're good, we're chilling. And then people would try to be like, like, oh, he's coming, let me get back on the ride. It was good. It was good. And that's really what it's about. It's about the moments. It's about your friends. It's about your connection with them and what you do to them. And I like that they added more options. You know, more options is definitely what City Trial needed. I don't know, man. I just hope they don't take them away.
DERBY for a combat-focused challenge. I loved the Wingstar machine in 2003, and I love it now, so I'll always hop on it when I see it, and I usually end up in a glider race challenge like Target Flight or Air Glider as a result. It's nice that you're given a choice online, so you're not at risk of ending up in an event you have literally no shot at winning. Bikes, for example, can't glide at all. But this also means there's a high chance you don't end up in the same stadium as your friends when everyone splits off into their own challenge, meaning you just competed for 5 minutes only to battle CPUs or strangers.
Oh.
4 choices, and everyone ends up in the same one selected by roulette, which means you will end up in a stadium you have no shot in from time to time. There's a workaround by selecting the option before the match and then turning off all but one event in the random stadium select options. But for a game so customizable in many other ways, I wish there was an easier, dedicated way to select a specific stadium at the start of City Trial and announce it to all players so everyone knows what type of machine they should go for. But City Trial is still so much fun in a group despite all that. Destroying your friend's machine and laughing as they embarrassingly scramble on foot to find another ride before time runs out never gets old. And it's just a great hangout game. Plus, Air Riders has great technical performance amidst all that chaos, running at a solid 60 FPS in single player and maintaining that target even with 4 players on screen at once, with only a few occasional hiccups. Air Riders even boasts an impressive suite of online options, including nifty 32-player lobbies, casual and ranked matchmaking, and an actually competent invite system for friends, none of which is a guarantee in a Nintendo game.
Okay, IGN. Okay, IGN. This is good information.
Divided across checklists dedicated to each mode, and completing them earns you meaningful unlockables like characters, machines, tracks, music, alternate colors, hats, and other cosmetics.
Yeah, we're gonna like for that tidbit. We're gonna drop the like for that tidbit of info because IGN has to earn my respect, of course. Every other small little stupid YouTube channel, you automatically get likes. IGN, you gotta earn that shit. Okay.
Achievements you didn't know existed, and it's really satisfying to enter a race with a few specific side objectives in mind, like remembering you need to kill a Starkey without making it angry while also focusing on winning the race. These goals add so much replayability that recontextualize all of Air Riders' content in clever ways. And after more than 25 hours, I still have well over 100 left to unlock. Even better, you can attempt an achievement straight from the checklist board.
Well, you only played for 25 hours.
Which is a really smart evolution of this concept. Everything you do earns you money, which you can spend on additional paint options, stickers, and accessories to fully customize your machines and take them for a spin in any mode. It's surprisingly in-depth, and I love designing personalized versions of my favorite vehicles and spending in-game gold, no real money microtransactions here, on other players' creations in the online market, like this incredible box star that looks like a GameCube. Then there's Road Trip, Air Rider's single-player campaign that features a surprisingly epic story. Similar to Smash Ultimate Style
Here we go.
mode, Road Trip repackages all of Air Rider's modes into bite-sized challenges as you work to level up your machine. It only takes about 90 minutes to ride through Hub World, select challenges based on their rewards, and run into other references from Kirby history. It's a fun distraction and a great way to unlock more stuff, but I prefer the main modes to this remix, especially when so many of Road Trip's challenges focus on one-on-one combat where you need to destroy a specific rival to win, which is easily this control scheme's biggest weakness. this. It's just not precise enough to support it. Combat works in the context of city
Ah.
someone, but when you're given a specific machine to attack while frantically racing around course, it's frustrating. And a key example of Air Rider stretching this control scheme past its limitations. Beyond that, there are so many little details that elevate the whole package. Sakurai's distinct flair is fully intact here. A character select screen with an announcer.
You know what they should have done? Because my favorite part of Kirby... So, okay. A little bit of Kirby lore here. And I'm sorry I'm such a nerd that we're pausing like every fucking 5 seconds. But a little bit of Kirby lore here. My favorite part, and a lot of my friends and family's favorite part of Kirby Air Ride was this is the first 3D Kirby game. It's legitimately, legitimately, this is the first time Kirby was ever able to walk around and run and float. He could do the flying thing in 3D, right? So I think... Personally, we've already had a 3D Kirby game, right? Since they're having these battle modes, just let me get off the fucking ride. Let me get off the ride and fuck this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to like get off the ride every time, but you know, just give me the option, right? I feel like that would be awesome. You know, if you get some special moves and it like turns you into like it turns you into like Galactic Knight, and then you're like you don't have to like fly around, but you can like walk around, and then you have a move and then it turns you into like Dynablade, and then you're like walking around as Dynablade or whatever, something like that. I feel like would be pretty cool. Or just the ability to get off of the ride and still attack and use Kirby moves and do Kirby things. Because like I said, there already was a 3D Kirby game. Like it would be completely different if we've never had a 3D Kirby game. You don't know how the control scheme could work. Yada, yada, yada. And even given that 3D Kirby game, I will admit that it played a lot differently than I believe Kirby Air Ride or any other Kirby game in general. Any other 3D game, kind of. But at the same time, I feel like it still could be adapted into this format in a certain way. And yeah, it's weird. Even when I saw the thumbnail, I was like, Kirby Air Ride has bosses? Why are you doing this? Like, I mean, like, that was the worst. Everybody hated versus King DDD. Everybody hated that shit. You know, I didn't even know if I ever went back to fight Dynablade. You know, I was just like, you know, Dynablade, you're good. You're good. I beat him once. Fine. I don't need to do this event again. We can delete the event. Delete the event. It's fine. You know, take it off. Take it off the roulette. I do not care. Like that was the worst part of that game. 100%. You know, and I'm so glad you didn't have to fight Meta Knight. You could just play as him. But yeah, it's kind of sorry to hear that they didn't update it at all, except for the laser. Laser is good. Laser boner. Customizable rules. Yada yada yada. Music. Oh, that's the same as Smash Bros. Oh my goodness. Okay, battle mode's good. The controls are good. Okay, well, I'm pretty much Kirby'd out. I don't know about you guys. I've seen enough. I've heard enough. So we still have like 3 minutes left for stream. I was thinking about playing a little bit of a. Let me play some music right now. I was thinking about playing a little bit of Dragon Quest this morning, but I think I want to record it. I think I want to record it instead of streaming it. So I think that is what we will do. I'll probably upload the next part for 4.2 today. I went a little crazy with the video. It has this this Grandmaster Blanco song in it. That's what's uploading on Friday in case you're curious. Because I went a little overboard. I try not to do the entire songs when I do the videos, but it just fit. So I did the entire song, and I was like, well, I might as well upload another music video. Hopefully it doesn't blow up as much as the other one did, because I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. Go ahead and watch it if you want to, though. It's uploading Friday. And yeah, I suppose if you like this, next time I will do a react on this video. We'll probably play some games while we do it as well. Because goodness gracious, man, there's lore. There's huge lore behind Epic Battle Fantasy. It is a really good RPG, Flash games. I was super indicted into the Flash game era back in the day. Newgrounds, mini clips, play Flash games and all that stuff. So check out Shiki. This is a new channel that I discovered quite recently. Everybody go drop a follow there, drop a like there. The videos there, pretty fun. If you like RPGs, if you like Dragon Quest. I believe he's playing through 8 right now. And yeah, that's about all I have for you today. I just wanted to explore Kirby, and I decided to do it online. So yeah, he's playing Dragon Quest 8 right now. Pretty awesome, pretty good, but very cool video game videos. Bad editing. Don't we love bad editing? You guys know all about bad editing over here. So, yeah, good gaming videos talking about fun gaming shit. Anyways, that is about all I have for you guys. We got the extra section. Let's play this one. Okay. I'll catch you guys on the channel in a little bit. I'll see you next time.
I know what book you read, based on the first words you said to me. I know the highway from your eyelids, I hear the violence in your silence. I was looking for some substance, you offered me a trip. I said, but you tried to go, so I never know, but I'm always down to dip. Suddenly I'm a kid again, clinging to some black obsidian, guarding my meridians, falling to oblivion. Oh, water, but you kept me alive. Oh, daughter, won't you let me ride? Oh, pain, but you kept me in stride. Oh, mind, let me stay here. Carbon doesn't play fair, I only trust a shun guy. But I would never let you sconce.